Welcome back to the channel everyone, and today I've got something really exciting to share. We're taking a close look at the 2026 BYD Shark 6. It's a car that's already generating a lot of buzz among EV fans, and I'm going to walk you through everything, from what you see at first glance, around the exterior from the front, side, and back, to the insides, the driving feel, what it might cost, some thoughts on who should consider buying it or why you might wait, and at the end I'll wrap it all up with my honest take. So buckle up and let's dive right in. As I step around to the front of the Shark 6, the first thing that hits you is how modern and sleek the styling is. The front fascia isn't aggressive in a traditional sporty way, instead, it feels futuristic and aerodynamic. The headlights are narrow LED strips that angle slightly upward toward the edges, giving the car a kind of predatory, hawk-like gaze. Between them, the nose slopes gently down, smooth and clean, with no bulky grille, just subtle intakes low on the bumper hinting at aerodynamics rather than engine cooling, because this is electric. The bumper lines flow into soft curves, giving an impression of motion even when the car is parked. The hood is long but gently contoured, creating a smooth glide toward the windshield. From the front, the Shark 6 already speaks of sophistication, minimalism, and forward-looking design. Moving around to the side, the profile of the Shark 6 feels balanced, elegant, and aerodynamic, a silhouette designed for efficiency as much as aesthetics. The roofline sweeps back gently, creating a coupe-like flow that ends in a subtle fastback rear. The doors are long and smooth, with flush door handles that pop out only when needed, keeping the side panels clean. The wheel arches are pronounced but not exaggerated, housing large alloy wheels, likely 19 or 20-inch, wrapped in low-resistance tires for better range. The side mirrors are slim and aerodynamic, maybe even camera-based for some trims, though visually they stay minimal so as not to ruin the clean lines. There's a sense of length and stability. The long wheelbase promises a roomy cabin and smooth ride, while the design remains graceful, not bulky. From the side view, the Shark 6 feels like a blend of elegance and efficiency, visually light, yet substantial. Turning to the back of the 2026 Shark 6, the design stays consistent with the front and sides, modern, smooth, and purposeful. The taillights form a full-width LED light bar, thin and sharp, giving the rear a wide stance and making it instantly recognizable at night. The bumper is simple and clean, with subtle aerodynamic channels that suggest airflow management rather than brute force. There's a modest lip on the trunk lid, more style than a spoiler, hinting at aerodynamic stability. The rear window slopes gently, integrating into the fastback profile for a seamless look. The overall effect at the rear, a car that doesn't shout for attention but commands respect quietly. It's modern, refined, and futuristic, not muscular but efficient and confident. Stepping inside the Shark 6, the cabin welcomes you with a minimalistic but premium vibe. The dashboard is clean and uncluttered, a simple horizontal design that flows from door to door. There's a large center touchscreen, almost tablet style, angled slightly toward the driver for convenience without overwhelming the space. Materials feel high quality, soft touch plastics, stitched synthetic leather surfaces, maybe even some recycled materials given the industry's shift toward sustainability. The seats are designed more for comfort and long-range cruising than aggressive sporty driving, supportive yet plush, with enough bolstering for everyday driving but with a relaxed posture that says, destination, not racetrack. There's ample legroom in front and a surprisingly spacious back seat thanks to that long wheelbase, making this car practical for occasional passengers or longer rides. Storage is decent, cup holders, door bins, and a center console that feels thoughtful. The interior strikes a balance, modern enough to feel futuristic, comfortable enough for daily commuting or weekend trips, and simple enough to feel uncluttered and peaceful. Talking about performance, and by that I mean both real-world driving feel and the EV numbers that matter, the 2026 BYD Shark 6 is shaping up to deliver a compelling package. The electric motor is smooth and silent, with instant torque that gives brisk acceleration from standstill. In city driving you feel the responsiveness right away, merging and overtaking feels effortless. On longer drives or highways, the stable chassis and low center of gravity thanks to battery pack placement give confident handling and a composed ride. Regenerative braking is tuned to feel natural but efficient, giving decent energy recovery without awkwardness. Battery range is projected to be competitive, more than enough for daily commuting and moderate road trips without constant charging stops. Charging times on fast chargers appear reasonable for the segment, which means the Shark 6 could be practical as a daily driver rather than just a city toy. The ride quality balances comfort with control, not soft like a luxury sedan, but more composed than a sports car. Overall, it delivers the kind of smooth, quiet, efficient performance many EV buyers are after, with enough pep to keep driving enjoyable. When it comes to price, based on early indications and comparing with similar EVs, the 2026 Shark 6 is expected to start in a mid-range bracket for electric sedans, affordable enough for middle-upper buyers, yet offering a value proposition with its tech, design, and performance. The base or standard battery trim version is likely to sit at a price point that undercuts many luxury EVs while offering comparable features. Higher trims, with larger battery, better wheels, luxury interior touches and possibly driver assist or semi-autonomous packages, would climb in price, but still remain competitive when you consider total cost of ownership, electric charging, maintenance, etc. For a modern, stylish electric vehicle with good range, comfortable interior, and sleek design, the cost seems reasonable and competitive. Before we wrap up, I want to share some suggestions and thoughts for potential buyers. If you want a stylish, efficient, and modern EV for daily commuting or occasional long drives, especially in city or suburban settings, the Shark 6 seems like an excellent choice. It balances design, comfort, and practicality well, without leaning too hard into either luxury or bare-bones economy. If you travel long distances regularly, consider the higher battery trim version for extra range and comfort. If your priority is value and practicality, say you use the car mostly for commuting and errands, the standard trim could give you the best bang for your buck. On the other hand, if you're someone looking for sporty, dynamic performance, this car might feel a bit too refined and understated. It's more about smoothness and efficiency than raw power or aggressive handling. Also, for those in areas with limited charging infrastructure, you'll want to weigh local feasibility first. But overall, for many drivers seeking a modern, dependable electric sedan with flair and substance, the Shark 6 could hit a sweet spot. Thanks for joining me on this long ride through the 2026 BYD Shark 6. I hope you enjoyed the tour, from its sleek exterior to its clean interior, from its smooth electric drive to its reasonable pricing and real-world practicality. If this review helped you get a better impression, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you don't miss future car reviews and EV deep dives. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you go for the Shark 6, or are you waiting for something even bolder? Either way, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.